Word on the street is that things might not be as picture-perfect between Diddy's daughters as they seem. Rumor has it there's quiet tension brewing between Chance and the twins, Jessie and Delilah. On the surface, everything looks great. The girls appear close, post together, and even share a joint Instagram account that includes baby love. But fans are convinced the sisterly bond might be more for show than reality. The real issue? Allegations that Diddy favors the twins over Chance, leaving her in the background as the forgotten sister. And honestly, once you start looking closer, it's hard to ignore the signs. Fans have pointed out that the twins have a noticeably stronger social media presence and seem to get more public support and exposure, especially when it comes to career opportunities. One major example people are pointing to is Diddy's performance at the 2023 VMAs. When he hit the stage, only Jessie and Delilah were up there with him. Chance was nowhere to be seen. Now that could have been a simple choice, or it could be a sign of something deeper going on behind the scenes. So now people are asking, did Diddy purposely sideline Chance to boost the twins' platform? And how have we all missed this drama until now? Let's break it down.
Are you still living your life after death?
He also has multiple videos on his YouTube channel featuring his daughters when they were kids, but it was always Jessie and Delilah, never Chance.
My ladies, this is my future superstar, Jessie. Say peace. This is Delilah.
Hey, what's up, everybody out there? This is another episode of P Twitty TV. And I have my little ladies, my queens here, my princess.
Hey,
I'm Jessie.
Jessie, you Jesse James?
Jessie James?
You an outlaw?
Yes.
Yeah. You an outlaw?
Yes.
Yes. Daddy's girl? Kid daddy kiss.
Are you gonna see that, baby?
Daddy kiss.
Child, it's like Chance didn't even exist. To be fair, he did take her to the Oscars a couple of years ago. She wants to be an actress, after all.
I am speechless. Baby, you look so beautiful. So beautiful. She's a future actress. Her name is Chance. Chance, you tell her.
Yes, I'm an aspiring actress, and it's my first time at the Oscars, so I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
Incredible.
All right, let's break down the real tea about Diddy and his kids because things aren't as perfect as they look on the surface. While the twins Jessie and Delilah have been pulling major strings in the modeling world and getting all the spotlight, Chance, the other daughter, has been mostly left in the shadows. She hasn't been featured in movies or shows yet, and Diddy hasn't done much publicly to support her career, aside from taking her to the Oscars a couple of years ago because she wants to be an actress. The twins, on the other hand, want to be models, and Diddy has been working hard behind the scenes to push their careers, from getting them on runways like Miami Swim Week to featuring them on stage with him at the 2023 VMAs. Chance was noticeably absent from that moment, fueling rumors of favoritism. But the story goes even deeper, and it all starts with how Chance entered the world, a mess only Diddy could seem to attract. Chance is a sweet, smart, talented young woman just living her life, but the backstory behind her birth is drenched in drama. She was born while Diddy was still in a relationship with the late Kim Porter, meaning yes, he was cheating. This wasn't a slip-up, this was a whole complicated scandal that eventually came to light because the timelines didn't lie. Back in the early 2000s, Diddy was in a long, on-again, off-again relationship with Kim Porter. They had a history full of breakups, makeups, and everything in between. Kim wasn't just a fling, she was a major part of his life and the mother of 3 of his children, including Quincy, whom Diddy adopted, and their twin daughters, Delilah and Jessie. From the outside, it looked like Kim was Diddy's ride or die. But behind the scenes, things were messy. While Kim was very much in the picture, Diddy was also involved with another woman, Sarah Chapman, a quiet beauty from Atlanta. Their relationship wasn't public or flashy, but it was very real, and Sarah is Chance's mom. So while Diddy was building a life with Kim, he was secretly seeing Sarah. When Sarah became pregnant with Chance, the timeline overlapped with Kim's pregnancy with the twins, turning a private affair into a full-blown scandal. What made it even crazier? Sarah and Kim were both pregnant at the same time, Sarah with Chance, Kim with the twins. Their due dates were just months apart, meaning the babies were born almost back-to-back. When the truth came out in 2006, that Diddy had fathered a child with another woman while Kim was still pregnant, it was like a bomb dropped on everyone. Kim reportedly didn't even know right away. She found out about Sarah's pregnancy while already deep into her own. Kim eventually left Diddy after years of cheating and drama. She opened up in interviews about how hard it was to walk away, saying she did it to set an example for her children. That grace and strength are part of why she's so beloved. As for Sarah, she stayed low-key, avoiding the public drama. Years later, she shared that her priority was always being a good mother to Chance and keeping her out of the spotlight until she was old enough to make her own choices. Diddy, for his part, eventually acknowledged Chance and stepped up to co-parent, though some fans think he only did so after the media exposed the situation. Kim, despite everything, seemed to handle the situation with grace. Although we don't know the full extent of her relationship with Sarah, there are photos showing the three of them together with Diddy, suggesting a somewhat amicable co-parenting arrangement. Now, here's where it gets even spacier. The streets say Chance finally realized that Diddy isn't pulling the same strings for her career as he does for the twins. That probably explains why she chose to go to college. She was accepted into NYU's prestigious Tisch School of the Arts in 2023. But Chance isn't the only child who seems to have been sidelined. Take Justin, for example. After graduating high school, he got accepted into Harvard, a huge accomplishment given how competitive it is. But instead of going there, he ended up at UCLA. Why? Allegedly because Diddy insisted he stay closer to him in LA. Now, UCLA is a top-tier school, but if Justin truly wanted to go there, wouldn't he have applied in the first place? The whole situation felt off because Diddy's reasoning didn't quite add up. He claimed it was to keep Justin nearby, but Diddy himself is always bouncing between New York, Miami, and LA, so it's not like he was going to be there for every game or study session. It felt less like a concerned dad wanting his son close and more like a power move to remind Justin who's in charge. Justin did well at UCLA. He joined the football team and wasn't just a bench warmer. He was a solid player, with some even talking about him going pro. But then things took a wild turn. At one of Justin's games, Diddy got into it with his coach. It got physical. Diddy actually threw hands and even tossed a kettlebell bar at the coach. Thankfully, the coach wasn't seriously hurt, but the incident was a total game changer. Because of what Diddy did, Justin was kicked off the team, and just like that, his shot at a pro football career was over. You'd think with all this power and connections, Diddy could have smoothed things over and gotten Justin back on the team, especially since it was his actions that caused the mess. But nope, that never happened. Justin also wanted to rap, but Diddy didn't really support him much in that area either. Meanwhile, Christian, one of Kim Porter's kids, has gotten a lot of help from Diddy, even featuring on his last album. It's interesting how Diddy has been accused of sidelining his kids, except the ones he had with Kim Porter. He seems to favor Kim's children more than his others, possibly even sabotaging the ones who aren't hers. So what do y'all think? Are you here for me spilling all this on Diddy? Let me know, then check out the next video.